The second group. The second group was the one with the hammer.
那下面要检讨的，
Yeah, the third to present.
下面要检讨的这组呢，就是提出那个
Which one?
拿锤子打人的那个 idea over there.
Over here. So, when you presented, you probably brought the most exciting experience, the most exciting attitude among all the groups. That was the challenge, my opinion thing.
其实就是你们是在这些所有的组里面，第一个而且是非常清楚强烈的找到了就是年轻人的这个主张，或者找到了个性化的这个主张的那个态度的那一组。但是
Yeah, on the end of the first day, we thought that you would. That was really, it was a hard attitude to bring to life, even for very experienced professionals. So we let you guys work another day to see if you could get there. But honestly, we knew that it was very, very hard.
但是你们从第一天的开始说听到这个态度，你们提出来这个生活主张这个态度的洞察的时候，就觉得其实这是很难表现的，但是还是让你们试试。但是到了最后还是没有办法，就是跟他们原来所想象的一样，这是非常难具体表达你们所提出来那个态度。
On the second day, though, when we saw what you had, we decided to simplify. I don't know if you remember that, but we decided to simplify and get a single execution that told a story.
那在第二天呢，看到你们还是没有办法做到应该要做的时候，讲师就是决定要帮你们简化你们的 idea， 告诉你们去执行。不知道你们还记不记得，就是他给了你一个单一的执行，让你们去做。
And we told you, build a storyboard that tells this story.
讲师告诉你，就是要你们画出一个故事版，一个脚本。但是要讲的是一个消费者的经验，他的故事。
And we gave you, very specific direction on how to build it to tell the right story.
甚至还就是画一个故事版的样子让你们看，可能你们还记得，就是告诉你们到底要怎么做这个东西。
But you made one mistake. You tried to execute it, so you spent more time thinking of the executional details than the story that you were trying to tell.
你们所犯的一个错误就是呢，你们没有用这个简单的故事版的形式表达出一个故事的概念，而是呢你们决定要把它执行，结果呢花了太多的时间去考虑这些执行上的细节，却没有做出这个故事。
And advertising is about experiences that kind of leave something in your mind. It's about an experience that leaves an impression, a brand impression. And we tried to help you get to that. You had all the elements in your hand. And you almost had an amazing interactive banner. But you missed it.
做广告最重要的就是要在消费者心里留下一个非常让人家铭记的印象。那讲师给了你们一个机会，希望你们能够做到这一点，但是你们却错失了这个机会。
And not only you missed it because you didn't think of the story enough, but when you went to the execution and you have to keep that in mind and learn that forever. If you try to execute, you have to make it beautiful. So if it's not beautiful, stunning, incredibly professional, it's better to do just a sketch. What you did was the beginning of an idea, but it wasn't beautiful enough and it wasn't a sketch. So you were in the middle.
那如果说你们做的就是你们没有办法做出一个故事的时候，你们去来做执行的时候呢，你们一定要能够把它做得非常的好看，非常的让人惊艳，非常非常的美丽。那如果你们没有办法做得这么专业的话，你们最好就是做个简单的一个就是描图 sketch 就好了。结果呢，你们刚好就卡在中间，上上下下，就是一个刚好卡中间的东西。
So we had a very strong idea in the beginning that we couldn't take it right, and that's okay because I don't know a lot of people that would have. It was very difficult, but you had another idea that was also very good, but you failed because you didn't follow the simple instruction. You would have done better if you had heard what we tried to tell you.
那你们刚开始的时候，其实提出来的一个是最强的，可能是最深刻的一个 idea。那但是你们犯的唯一的错误就是，讲师给你们一个非常简单的，让你们把一个 storyboard 做出来的一个非常具体的解释，你们却没有听从。最后呢，就是没有办法，失败了，就是没有办法执行出一个好的东西。
Do you want to add?
Yeah, it didn't give the consumer the opportunity to interact or play along. You know, where if I could have had the responsibility of touching a button that in some way controlled the hammer, or if I could have been playing along with the idea, it would have engaged me more.
我们所做的东西，就是说这个东西呢，刚刚他们在楼上也讨论了很久，就是说里头完全看不到互动的东西。假设你给你的就是使用者任何一个机会，即使是按一下钮，能够采取任何动作去控制这个东西的话，它就是互动。但基本上它会动，但是它就是不是互动，因为你没有给你的消费者任何机会去控制这个经验。
那个其实不是说我简单的点，这就叫互动。他想讲的互动是说我真正能够跟我的那个 consumer 在 inside 这个部分上有互动，而不是说因为你可以选用手机打或水着打，但是和我的 idea 本身没有什么直接的关系，你只是动起来，但是那不是真正的互动。然后我觉得第二点是说 PJ 说的特别的好，就是说其实重是重在考量在想法本身。不在你最后是用 Flash 做的，还是用 Photoshop 做的，还是我拿手画这些东西，要看的是你的想法本身够清楚。但是你们抓住了之前的那个印象里面的那个 challenge， 就是挑战的这件事情。然后但是没有说到最后的想法。
Yeah, and this one again ended in a good note. What you have to be proud of is that the original concept is something that is very hard to see when I worked with hundreds of teams in my life, and it's very hard to see such a sophisticated concept that is so based on a strong attitude. And unfortunately, on the real life, sometimes we have to rush more than we want to get. You never have time enough, and people enough, and resources enough. But that's a reality that you're going to face in your professional life. So be proud of your concepts, but keep these experiences in mind, because you're gonna need help to bring those kind of ideas more than anyone else, because those ideas are super sophisticated and that take a lot of work to execute.
其实说他在他的生涯中跟非常多的 team 一起工作过，但是像他看过，就是像这样子的你们原始的这个 idea， 它非常 就是非常复杂，它基本上就是很难把它做出来，做成好的表现。那而且呢，就是说，因为你们这个 idea 就是它非常的强调那个态度的部分，它根据的这个部分。那他说我们在这个专业生涯中，我们经常就是没有时间、没有人力、没有资源。那在这样的状况之下，就是像这样的 idea 是需要非常多时间、人力资源去经营的。所以就是他希望你们汲取这次的经验，就是说，这样的 idea 基本上因为它是很复杂，然后它是比较难好好的去简单的执行的，所以可能你们要考虑这个学习。